Thank you for this opportunity and thank you for being here. People usually attend conferences not only for networking, but the amount of information, vast and variety of information that you get overloaded on your brain in a very short time is amazing and enormous. Well, here is another load of information. I'm sure all of you has attended COP28 in Dubai, UAE. And we learned from COP that there are actions to be taken towards sustainable cities and climate change. Now, one specific event drew my attention that was from a Slovenian author, a book called One World, One Family. What she has done, she lived with indigenous tribes for 30 days in 30 different countries across the globe. So for one full year, she stayed with that specific tribe. One of the tribes were in Australia, and the other one was in the UAE, the Bedouins, and so on, even in Southern America. And she discovered that we are one world, one family. The reason she said that, and what she wrote in her book, that um, indigenous people throughout the history of life lived in a sustainable way. They started living in a sustainable way. Life has um, became civilized with the technology, AI, and revolutionized to become to what we are today and what we do today. We are still fighting for sustainability, but in our own way. And we want to leave a sustainable place for generations to come. So are we different from them? They had their own lifestyle. We are having our own lifestyle. But we have our own challenges. They had their own challenges. They didn't have the means, the technologies, but we do have. But we have different challenges. So I'll take you through some of the examples. COP28 consensus that we have to have actions, and the actions after every COP we have must be on the ground rather than targets and I would say visionary numbers. And what we build today, we define it for tomorrow. So the people who will judge our work today are the generations to come. They will either say, yes, they did a good work, or no, they didn't do a good work. So let's do a good work, hopefully. What I did in one of the PhD researches, a mayor asked me, Ali, who's responsible? And who should start the engine? Who should ignite the work? Is it the government? Is it the public sector? Is it the private sector? Is it the technology, the manufacturer, the AI? Who should start the initiative and the work of sustainability? Each one of them in his domain has their challenges and have their difficulties. So the answer was, now we all know that there are indicators for cities to decide to be sustainable. There could be a technical reason, economical reason, environmental reason, or perhaps social or behavior or cultural. So on a city scale and community scale, we need to know what is the indicator. And then we link it to the criteria. So is it energy production capacity, reliability, safety, service life, payback period? Why do you want to do that project? For technical reasons? Do you want a better payback period? And so on. The energy sources and the solutions are known globally. They are common. Why? It's either geothermal, solar, hydro, and so on. And the solutions are feed-in tariffs, maybe vertical farming, or maybe customer behavior. You need to change some of the customer behavior, and so on. Once a mayor of a city or a decision maker links the indicator to the solution, going through the criteria and the energy resources, you will have a line of the decision. And then you as a decision maker can make a decision based on the indicator, the criteria, the energy solution, and find the right energy solution for your city. Why? Because some solutions are not replicable and not applicable in other cities because of cultural reasons, because of technical reasons, perhaps because of economical reasons. That city is not capable and requires funding. So, as an action, we created a society called Society of Sustainability and Green Materials. And the objective of the society is to become a hub and a library and a reference in the region for all green materials. Everybody knows that there is greenwashing across the globe. Everybody claims that my material saves 20%, 30% energy, or that material saves this, or provides this, or it gives you a carbon credit of this much, and so on. How do you prove it? Now, what are the benefits? We are the bridge between public and private sector. There must be a bridge between the regulator and the implementer. Somebody has to ease the communication. So the society eases the communication, and we do also researches. We communicate with the universities, NGOs, and the youth, the students, and the general public can do their green purchasing through the society by going through the green purchasing list. I'll show you. Now, we shape regulations. We help the government regulate green and sustainable regulations. Sometimes public and private sector, the private sectors is ahead of the public sector. The technology is ahead. So sometimes the government regulates based on implementation of best technology or best practices, where sometimes the government is ahead and regulates before the implementation of the solution. So we help ensure sustainability. And what we do is provide guidance and technical recommendation to the public and private sector. We enhance awareness of green materials. We provide training and workshops. And what we do is we assist the authorities in developing regulations. I'll take you through, there are some benefits towards the sustainability, becoming a member of sustainability. So this is a natural and normal. What we provide a dashboard. What the dashboard does, the dashboard looks at the organization level and looks at the project or the product level. What is the organization level and what is the product level? You go through the process of uploading your documents, uploading your information, whether it is organizational level or product or project level. And then once you upload, you get a scorecard for the organization. The scorecard gives you, perhaps your organization is interested in CSR only. So you will get a scorecard based on the input and uploaded information of CSR. Or maybe you are interested in the, I would say, benchmarking across different best practices. Or maybe you are interested in the progress of a specific items in the organization or topics in the organization. So your scorecard will be based on whatever information you upload. Accordingly, you get a scorecard. Maybe you want to monitor your suppliers, and then your suppliers can be monitored. Maybe you want your supplier, your chain suppliers, to be sustainable like you. Some organizations, I remember one organizations did not accept dealing with one of the suppliers because they didn't have 1 and 2 and 3 requirements. So this is becoming a practice now. If you are sustainable, you want your suppliers and sub-suppliers to become sustainable, which is a chain of supply chain. Maybe you want to be scored for supporting one of the SDGs. Perhaps. So the documents you are uploading, the documents you will, and the information you upload accordingly, your organization will be scored. Maybe you have some certificates. Some organizations have vast variety of certification, and they can be scored. And then also carbon emission. Maybe Mr. Rajesh spoke about the carbon emission, and what they are doing is a good initiative. We also do the carbon emission scoring, and you get a scorecard for your, I would say, efforts in carbon emission as an organization or as a product or as a project. For product and material, you get a score or you get a dashboard. You apply your information about the material. One of the companies, they create wood boards out of palm trees, and they are based in the UAE, which is a sustainable product and a sustainable effort towards sustainability. Uh, so they were interested in the society and they wanted their material to be recognized and scored and so on. So they have uploaded their information and they were given a scorecard based on the information they uploaded and the certificate and the product. So now these are the examples that you get on organizational and product scorecards. And you get also a verification where you are manufactured. So it depends on the information that you upload. Accordingly, you get the scorecard according to the information you upload. Some entities perhaps have confidential information that they don't want to upload, and they upload 50%. So accordingly, you get these. Now, the society aims to become a library and a hub for green materials in the region. And once all the materials are uploaded in the society's dashboard, then there will be a library and a hub, and even general public can do purchasing through the society's list of materials. I spoke about the supply chain dashboard, supplier of the supplier, sustainable supplier. Now, we are also aiming to build a green mosque where we aim to have all the material and products that are green, sorry, that are green and sustainable. Sorry, one more slide. I remember I participated or I led a team in the UAE to retrofit Dubai Airport, and we have retrofitted Dubai Airport and changed 140,000 lights in Dubai Airport, indoor and outdoor, and even the runway lights we have changed. That was in 2017 and 2018, and the project led, as a case study, led to 32% saving of Dubai Airport energy bill. We installed also solar panel, and we changed the HVAC, and you name it. There were approximately 150 items which we have replaced in Dubai Airport. And Heathrow Airport heard about the project, and they were talking to Dubai Airport to replicate the project to Heathrow Airport. So that was a successful story and retrofitting, which was spoken earlier this morning about the retrofitting. We have implemented it and it's giving the result. By now, Dubai Airport is enjoying the saving of 32% of their. This, by the way, was green financed. It was financed without Dubai Airport paying a single dirham for the project. The payment was from the saving. And I thank you for listening, and I thank you for paying attention. Thank you.